And I mean, literally, let us be with you and converse with you. Let us relate to you in all of the ways that you already understand relating to another. You know, we can argue, and I know we will. We can agree. We can discuss. You can tell me the way you see it, and I'll tell you the way it is. And you can say, yes, but, and I will say, well, yes, but let's look at it this way. And we, all of those who stand in your service will do this until you are satisfied with the truth. Let's begin a conversation. Let's begin a relationship. Or let us continue our relationship with a little more consistency and a little more frequency. This is the way you overcome death. This is the way you avoid the ultimate realization that as a light bulb that is not plugged in, you have no function. And if you have no function, you don't exist. What a final revelation that is. Snuff, there you went. If that could happen. But that's where self-righteousness, and that's where the orphan mentality, and that's where the ego would lead you. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell all of you something. Your skill, and I say it with a broad smile, your skill at being a better and better ego is going to begin to fail. We're getting closer to the time of awakening. More and more brothers are awakening. The ease with which you continue to dream is diminishing. And where things used to work real well because you were so skilled at being the best damned orphan there ever was, will not work like it used to. And of course, if you persist, it will get worse, because the ability to maintain a viable, workable, functional sense of orphanhood won't be able to withstand the loss in the ranks of orphans that used to hold it together because of group consensus. In the absence of power that you thought you had, and that you used to be able to successfully exercise, you will find yourself coming closer and closer to the point of saying, help! Is there anyone at the door? Is there anyone out there? Help! I'm willing to try not doing it all by myself. And some righteousness will have crept into the picture. And self-righteousness will have diminished. And in the presence of righteousness, the inflow of God's love will occur. And you will receive it, and it will overflow from you, and virtue will go out from you, and everyone will be blessed. Righteousness and humility go hand in hand. And humility, true humility, cannot be feigned. It has to be allowed. It cannot be authorized. It must be allowed. So, I must add one more thing. You can go to the store and buy yeast. And you can end up with a package that is too old. And you make a loaf of bread with it, and the bread just sogs in the bottom of the pan because there's no life. The yeast, the leaven, has nothing to, no capacity to fulfill a function. What I want you to know is that those of you who have been listening to me and who have attempted, whether you have felt it has been totally successful or not, to be the leaven in your day, your successes have been felt. And I must feed back to you that even though most of you feel that you failed miserably, you did not fail miserably. Keep that yellow sticky note on your refrigerator and persist. Because the way you undo an old habit is to persist in the motions of a new habit. Okay. I love you all. I am persisting with you. And I will forever persist with you until we can just be together. Without your being on your way home, because you will know that you are home and won't be arguing against it any longer. So, I look forward to being with all of you next week. And I love you.